Behind every striving community, every generation that rises, every movement for change, there are women whose stories are often whispered, yet their impact rolls through history. And today, as young people, we are going to be exploring these stories, the wisdom of Aisha radiallahu anha, the vision of Khadija radiallahu anha, as well as the courage of Nusayba. May Allah be pleased with their soul. And as young people, it is important that we know that these are not just stories. They are blueprints for the future we are building for ourselves, for our children, as well as generations coming after us. Welcome to this week's episode on my Sister and I series, Conversation That Matters. I am Khalidat Ibrahim and have here with me my amazing sister.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim Ibtisam. As you all guys know, hello beautiful people. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome once again. Let's dive into the duty of the day. So, as today is International Women's Day.
Yes.
So we're talking about roles of women in Islam and how we can navigate ourselves in pursuing our career life and also understanding Islamic teachings.
Yeah. So we're going to be looking at what is the role of women in the society. We are going to be putting together the Islamic perspective of this, and then we're going to be looking at so many things that is going to be beneficial to you. So sis,
okay,
as women, what do you think should be our first priority? As women, what should be our first priority?
I think the first priority you need to know as a woman is that we have equal rights as men. Yeah. In the face of Allah, we are all equal because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that He will judge us equally, whether you are a male or you are a female. So we should know that we are equal in the front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as human. So we should not feel that because we're a woman, we have an edge to some things because we are a woman, so we can't do anyhow. No, we can't do anyhow. We have to be upright. We have to be Islamically inclined. We have to be spiritually guided, and you can be closer to Allah, not because the fact that you feel that okay, it's only a man that can seek knowledge about Islam. It's only a man that can be more religious. No, as a woman as well, we can be spiritually high. We can be spiritually guided. We can be closer to Allah. We can seek knowledge about Islam. So we should not feel that because you are a woman, you are limited to those things. That's the first thing we need to know before any other thing. And that is it.
All right. Thank you so much, sis. And to add to what you actually said about having equal rights, yes, Islam also appreciates and also promotes equity. And this is because of the fact that as much as we all have our unique roles to play as male, female, it is important that we know that we have to come together for our societal development. For things to go well in the society, we have to do things equal. We don't say, it's only men that have to do that, or it's only women that has to do this. No, we should all work together for our societal development. All right, thank you so much, sis.
Thank you. So looking forward to other roles and how we can help ourselves to understand these roles and responsibilities as well. So let's talk about another most sacrosanct part of our young women. So sis, how can young women of today draw strength from Islamic teachings to pursue their goals? Like how
can they draw strength from Islamic teachings? Thank you so much, sis, for that question. This is a very important question. And then as young people, as young Muslims, it is important, or people who are female around there, to be able to understand these things. So how do we draw strength from Islamic teachings? I think for my intro, I mentioned the story of Nusayba, Khadija, as well as Aisha. These are role models in Islam. They are women. We know of Sayyidah Aisha. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha is the wife of the Prophet. and she is known for her wisdom. In fact, she literally has over 20,000 hadiths that she brought to us that we use as reference often. And these are some of the things we need to understand. We need to look at these people's wisdom. Khadija, for example, is a businesswoman, a successful businesswoman before she became a wife of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We can draw inspiration from her leadership style, as well as the courage of Nusayba radiallahu anha. These people are women, and they have done well in the past. And with this history that we're able to understand, we know that yes, they are women, and yet they did not allow stereotype to disturb them from achieving so many things. During this time, and even many times, we feel like only male can go to war. But Nusayba protected Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the war of Hud. She was so courageous for her to be able to do things like that. So we should try as much as possible to not allow, and that is why you shouldn't allow stereotypes of what people will say, and it's a woman, I'm a woman, I'm not supposed to do this. And as long as you make research that this is in line, is allowed in Islamic perspective, then please go ahead and acquire so much knowledge as you want to. You can be financially independent. You can do as much as you want to do, as much as it does not disrupt your role as a woman, as a wife, and as a daughter in the society, as well as a mother in the society. So that's it.
I really, really appreciate that part. And to add to what she has mentioned, I feel that we cannot eradicate the fact that gender equality would continue. In as much as we know that, we still have to strive to be better in every areas of our life, especially when it comes to career, motherhood, being a wife, being a daughter, because those things are very, very important. We need to know that as a wife, you're supposed to be compassionate, show love to your husband, be respectful to your husband. And as a mother, you have to know that you have to teach your children Islamic teachings, morals, values, and inculcate that spirit of being good and upright to them. So all of those things, if you can navigate those things with your career life, then you are successful as a woman. And moreover, I feel that people used to feel that if they are married as a woman, they won't be successful. And that part is not what I would love to appreciate or talk about, because that is not part of the teachings of Islam. Marriage is a must for all Muslims.
It's you completing half of your deen.
It is like you're completing your half of deen. So you can't say because you want to be successful, you don't want to get married. Marriage should not stop you. In a fast-paced world, influenced by social media, how can young Muslim women maintain their identity and values? I think this question is very sweet. Because number one is when I said people do not want to get married, they feel that some people are not getting married and they are successful is because they are not married, that's why they are successful and doing well. No. There are a lot of women married and they are doing excellently well.
Of course.
Right? They are doing excellently well. Look at Awoshika, that woman.
Yes.
She's Ibukum. So she inspired us. She's a married woman.
Of course.
She's doing well. And also she's a successful woman. So we can't say because of the fact that you want to be successful, you won't be married. And Islamically, marriage is very, very important.
And she's a married woman.
So we have to know that you cannot say because you want to be successful and you want to live a career life, you want to be a leader, you won't get married.
No, don't say that.
As a woman, marriage even had beauty to your personality. It adds one. There's this one uniqueness that I'm a married woman, I am this, I am that. You know, there's this enthusiasm that comes with it. So we have to know that. We should not allow social media to eradicate that part from our mindset, because if we keep following that social media kind of
trends,
we won't achieve that part that has to do with Islam, religion. That okay, as a Muslim, from Muhammad said, if you are not married, you have not completed your deen until you are married. So why would you say because of the fact that you want to be successful, you won't get married? No. Marriage is important, and I am a I'm number one advocate of I'll be married and I'll also be successful.
No.
And also make sure you surround yourself with positive minded people.
No.
Friends, mentors that you know that okay, this mentor, she's also married and successful. That's the best way for you to be able to at least achieve those two things together.
No.
So that's the part I feel I should talk about. So I don't know if she has. Let's see. Yeah. Do you have any addition to this conversation?
Yes, in addition to what you said, the part that you should even have a mentor, have someone who has values that you really want to inculcate.
Yeah.
That is important, because when we say have mentorship in all areas that you want to improve yourself in. But it's also important to note the fact that when you have a spiritual mentor, you have academic mentor, you have career path mentor, there are some cases where some of these people does not have everything that you want in your own life. All right, that's why you have mentors in different areas of your life. So, and that is why it is important to know that. Know your value. Know what you stand for. So know what you really want for yourself. So regardless of the pressures, regardless of the trends, regardless of what people make womanhood looks like, yes, feminism and the likes looks like, understand your own value, understand the core principle of Islam, which what you want, and this is what is going to help you to navigate this kind of struggles when you know that this person does not. So look at people who are successful and at the same time are married and have all values. Look at these past people that we talk about too. So when you're able to navigate the fact that your mentor does not have some of the things you don't have, is not a problem. But know what you want and work towards that. I mean, Allah make it easy for each and every one of us.
Amen. So as today is International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. A distinguished, amazing woman, making impacts, doing amazing things, inspiring people, mentoring young women, mentoring young people into becoming a better person. Today we celebrate you. I joined the world to celebrate you. I celebrate us. Yes, I celebrate us, and we say Happy International Women's Day.
And to the women who sacrifice their careers for their children, just to make sure that they are upright. Our mothers, our guardians, not every woman is successful in career aspects, but they are successful when they are training the children.
Of course.
So we have to.
So it's also
we see you,
change. Yes.
We love you, we appreciate you. May God Almighty continue to strengthen you and strengthen every one of us. Amen. So this comes to the end of this series. Until our next episode,
stay happy,
stay blessed.
Safe. Do not forget to subscribe, share, as well as switch on your notification bell so as to know that we have much more things ready for you. Until our next episode, bye for now.